Hi everyone, my name is James. Welcome to King's Fine Woodworking. You're watching part of our 16-week Woodworking 101 class. It's 16 weeks of lessons on all of the basics that you need to become a woodworker. For lesson number 1, we have decided to break that up into 8 small subsections because there's going through all of the tools that are needed for the woodworker and kind of getting the highlights of each one is a little bit tedious, so I just thought I'd break it up into 8 small sections. So this is just the next section in that lesson number 1. So I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to talk briefly about clamps. Obviously, you've probably heard the joke. You can never have enough clamps. That's true. We need lots and lots of clamps as woodworkers. So we'll talk about some of the different styles and some of the ones that I think you need to start with. This is a pretty basic clamp. This is a bar clamp. It utilizes a clutch here. You get it up tight, and then you finish tightening it with the handle there. This is a squeeze clamp. These are also pretty handy. They're very fast. They don't have as much pressure as the bar clamp. Some of the squeeze clamps also have an interesting feature that sometimes we need to push things apart. So if you push this button, you can pull this off and reverse it. It goes on the other side, and then as you can see, this acts as a spreader. So that can be handy as well. I like these DeWalt clamps. They're very cost effective. I think they're about $20 or maybe $25 for a set of 4. And let's see. Moving up in bar clamps, we go up to a little bit bigger bar clamp. This is a heavier duty. These come in all different grades or strengths. This is a heavy duty. They have a medium duty and a light duty. This is made by Jorgensen, but they all work on the same principle. They have a clutch here that moves it up and down the bar, and you get it as close as you can, and then of course you tighten it up. And probably the best clamp that a woodworker can use is a parallel clamp. So this is a parallel clamp. This one's made by Bessie. This clamp will basically allow you to clamp anything together, and these surfaces will always remain parallel. Sometimes the bars, when you're clamping a big project, the bars will have a tendency to bend, but even when that occurs, these 2 clamp jaws will always stay parallel. These are the best clamps there are for the woodworker. Unfortunately, they're the most expensive. Oftentimes they're $50 or more per clamp. And when you buy clamps, you really kind of need to buy them at least in pairs. So this might not be the best choice for you starting off. And I would actually recommend, if you can, hold off until around Christmas time, usually around Black Friday or a little bit after. Many of the big clamp manufacturers will put packages together on sale of these things, and maybe half price or 40% off, something like that. And at that point, save a little bit of money during the year and stock up. You can buy, 2 or 3 sets of maybe 2 clamps each, something like that, and slowly build your clamp arsenal. We probably have 60 or 70 clamps here, but that's 20 years worth of purchasing. You didn't go out and purchase it all at once. Another thing you can do if you're interested is we have a Facebook community. It's actually called King's Fine Woodworking Community on Facebook, and manufacturers will send me notices when things go on sale. I get notices at the beginning of every month, and I post those on the website or on the Facebook page for all of the members to see. And we have different people scouting out deals and stuff like that, and whenever those come along, I post them. So, and there's also a lot of very advanced woodworkers that happen to be in the groups, and they'll answer questions. If you start woodworking and you have a question or problem, you run into a difficulty, there's usually a lot of people to help answer questions, but that's a good resource. So if you can't afford parallel clamps right away, which is pretty common, I couldn't for a long time, then there's a substitute, and that would be a pipe clamp. So this is a pipe clamp. It works on a similar principle to the parallel clamp, except what you do is you go and you buy the clamp head and the clamp base. That comes as a kit, and then you buy this pipe. You buy the pipe from a big box store, and you can buy the pipes in different lengths, 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, all the way up to 10 feet long, and they're threaded on the ends. So this will thread onto one end of the pipe, And this is the clutch side, so this will just slide onto the other end. And these are very handy. They're not quite as good as parallel clamps, but they're much more affordable. I think a set, this is a 3/4 inch one for a 3/4 inch bar. I think a set of these runs about $15, and then the bar is maybe $4 or $5. So it's considerably more affordable, and you can get a wide range of sizes. When you move into the parallel clamps, if you go up to a longer length clamp, the price goes up quite a bit. But for these, the pipe is pretty cheap. So this is a really good alternative as well. And then lastly, I'll mention one other clamp. This is just a twin screw wood clamp. This style of clamp is it has a variety of purposes. We use it primarily to hold small objects instead of using our hands to hold underneath the drill press. And you'll see how we use this a little bit later in some of our videos. These I got from Rockler, and these go on sale occasionally too for half price. I think this clamp's normally about $20, and Rockler right now has these on sale for $10 for the rest of this month. So that's a good deal there. And that's one of the deals that we posted on our Facebook community group. So that kind of covers the clamps, just a general idea of what we use. And then as the course goes on, you'll see as we're building some projects what types we use more than other ones, and you can kind of get an idea from there. The squeeze clamps are handy. Then the bar clamps are probably the most often used clamps. And once you get money for parallels, of course, you'll use those all the time. So we'll talk more in detail about how to use each clamp specifically when we get to the projects phase. Okay. Hi everybody, I wanted to say thank you very much for watching, and I have made a couple of small changes. I've decided to take the first video, the first lesson of the 16-week course, and break it into 8 subsections. When I got done filming it and I got done editing it, it was pretty long. It was about almost an hour and a half, and I thought that was too much for anybody to sit through, so I just broke that down into 8 categories, one for each subsection. I'm going to try to post one each day, so this one's coming up now, and then I'll do one each day until they're all out, and then we'll try to go, one video per week after that. Okay, so one other thing is that we talk about a lot of tools in this lesson number 1, and I just wanted you to have access or to know what each of these tools are. These are the tools that I use every day in my shop, and I have composed a list of all of these tools and links where they can be bought at the best price, and I'll keep a list of that or a copy of that in the description. I'll also have the list in a downloadable, like a PDF format, which I'll put up on my website. That's for anybody to download who's interested in having a copy of that. Once again, I want to say thank you for watching. I hope you found some valuable information in this. I know going through all of the tools can be a little bit tedious, but the course should definitely pick up and get a lot more exciting once we get into that. So thanks again, and we'll see you next video.